Oh shit.
Okay, no more talking.
Okay.
Guys, the episode that you've all been waiting for is here. I have commentator number 2 through a Zoom
Yes.
call.
Reporting to duty.
Okay, can you step away like 5 steps from the microphone?
Okay.
Hello?
What about now?
Good, good. It
All
sounded
right.
like you
Oh,
swallowed the
cool.
microphone.
Nice.
Okay. If I remember correctly, your predictions were okay, Big Dives save. What the fuck was that?
All right. I just remembered that I predicted this sport and I didn't. I just watched one program and then I just forgot about it.
Well, your predictions were all fucked. So
Yeah,
you
I guess.
predicted that Big Thighs Save Lives, Kaori Sakamoto was gonna get first. She didn't get first. She got third, so a bit. Then you
Oh,
predicted that Principito was gonna get first. He did not get his third Olympic gold medal. I don't even know what position he ended up
he ended up fourth. So what you're saying is that if I play the lottery, I'm not gonna win ever.
I think what I'm saying is that not only do you not know anything about figure skating, you really don't know anything about figure skating. We have confirmed that you really truly don't know
I
anything about figure skating.
I only saw like a scandal going on, and then I was like, "Oh, that does not look good," and then I just forgot about it.
No, then you would send it to me. I'd be like, bitch, I know. And then you would never talk about it again.
Yeah, I sent you those posts to like explain what was going on, but you were like freaking out,
I was like,
and
I can't talk right now. The world is on fire and we're going to talk about it in the podcast.
yes. So what the hell happened?
Okay, first let's go through the placements and then we'll talk through the scandal. Okay, but yeah, so your predictions were Kaori in first, Yuzuru in first. In the
Yeah.
pairs, I think you went for Sui and Han, which that one did happen, yay. And
Really?
then, yes, but I basically told you it was going to happen. And then in ice dance, you also went for the French, and that did happen, yay.
Yay!
Okay, so in the men's event, we had in first place Nathan Chen. Do you remember who that is? American.
Oh, oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so no. Basically, he's like he was predicted to be the winner. It was either gonna be him or Yuzuru, but mostly people thought it was gonna be him, and it was him. And with Yuzuru, let's talk quickly. Basically, the reason why he ended up not on the podium was because he tried something called the quad axel, also known as the quaxel, and he was not able to land it. And
No.
then later on, he also fell on a jump because apparently there was like a divot on the ice.
Yeah, that's what I
And
heard.
that's what I heard too.
I saw a person, like pointing to the ice, but it was like something that I was scrolling past. And when I went to look at it again, my stupid like thick thumb like hit refresh,
I
and I
hate when
couldn't
that
find
happens.
that article anymore.
I also saw that picture and it looked like a hole in the ice, but it didn't look like a big hole. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like a regular hole, but I'm not a figure skater, so I don't know what a big hole means.
Le
So
daremos seguimiento.
exactly. But you know what? The quad axle was counted. I mean, it was still a fall, but it was still counted as a quad axle. So he did make history in a way. And I think he chose, like he had to choose. Either I'm going to try this and put my placement in risk, or I'm going to get a medal. Because very easily he could have been silver or bronze, even if Nathan Chen got gold. And even if he didn't try the quad axle. So I think he made a choice. And I think he's fine with his choice. He's Yuzuru Hanyu. Like, come on. Like, he's going to be okay.
Number one, daddy.
You see, you can call him daddy. I'm just gonna call him Yuzuru Hanyu. In silver, for the men, we had Yuma Kagiyama. He is the little itty bitty one. You remember when I told you, like, he was like the next in line
Oh
after
yeah.
he ended up silver, which I think is exactly
Oh
where
no,
he wanted to be.
that's good.
Exactly. And so I think now, I mean, not now, but like Yuzuru is definitely, I mean, it's his third Olympic cycle. So I think once Yuzuru starts to maybe stop going to as many competitions, I think Yuma's going to be like the main dude in Japan.
So do you think that now after the Olympics, Yuzu is gonna start not participating much?
Well, he's already announced he's not going to the Worlds, but then again, the Worlds also in peril because of the literal war. So you can't really
Uh,
judge his career based off that decision because many people might not even be able to make it there. And so
Speaking of war, what happened to the women's?
I will get there. We just need to talk about bronze medalist for the men's Shoma Uno.
Ah,
He
all
is
right.
the other tiny Japanese man who, remember, I got distracted by his butt.
Oh yes, he does
And
have a
he does
bottom.
have a good butt. I don't know what to say. And basically, my prediction for Shoma, oh God, Okay. And then basically my vision for Shoma is that just how he was second to Yuzuru Hanyu, he's gonna remain second to Yuma Kageyama for the rest of his career.
Oh,
But you know what? Shoma is a celebrity and a well-known figure skater, so I think he's also gonna be a-okay. And we're happy that he has a coach. Now the women. You can't see, but I
yeah.
literally pushed back my hair because this is messy. Okay, so first of all, we need to talk about the doping. That's a
Okay.
fact. There was doping.
All right.
You remember who was the favorite, the 15-year-old girl that everybody thought was going to win? Camila Valieva?
What was her nickname again? Hat girl?
Renesmee.
Oh, damn it. Yes, Renesmee.
Renesmee, after the team event, in which she was a very
Mm-hmm.
big part of why they got gold, it came out
Mm-hmm.
that a Russian figure skater was positive, and soon thereafter it came out that it was her. And
Ooh.
all chaos ensued. The press got in it. Russian press attacked back. So the Russian press says that it's the Western media that's trying to take down Camila Valieva. Like, she literally has become a national hero, a
Mm-hmm.
symbol for the Russians in terms of like their greatness. Meanwhile, for Western media, it's become like she is a symbol for doping and the
Ooh.
state-run doping that it seems Russia still continues to implement, because not only was she found with one illegal substance that is definitely legal, she was found with 3 different heart medications.
Oh, shit.
And only 2 of those are legal, but it doesn't make it any better, because why is a 15-year-old on heart medication? Because
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
more blood comes to your heart, and then
Uh-huh.
you can have more endurance, which helps in training, which helps in
Oh,
competitions.
damn. Russia with
Exactly.
the L's, man.
With the L's, but the W's, because they still let her skate. They said because she's a protected athlete, because she's under 16 years old. If you're 15 or 16 or under, you're a protected athlete. So they still let her skate because they thought it would cause her irreparable harm. But the way things ended up, I would argue that that was the irreparable harm, because as you will be able
Th-
to tell,
They
she
let
didn't.
her keep competing.
Yes. However, if she were to win or get any sort of medal, there was not going to be any medal ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
However, because this is a tiny girl who had a lot of pressure on her, a literal child, I think the pressure got to her and she didn't even end up on the podium. She basically had the worst skate you've ever seen in your life, to the point where people thought she was told, like, fail so that we can still have a medal ceremony.
Oh, wow.
But I don't think that's the case, because you could tell she was really trying, and she was genuinely like hurt and in pain when
Poor
she
girl.
didn't get. Yeah, she broke down crying. I'll show you a video. I'll show my screen afterwards, after we talk about the medal placements. So you remember Hat Girl, your favorite?
Yes.
She won.
Yay!
She became Olympic champion against all odds, like literally against all odds. Like, people didn't
Really?
even want her on the team. Like, a reporter
What?
literally asked her, like, why do you deserve to be on this team? She was controversially there, and Sherbakova Power will pulls through. She made it, and everybody was shocked, shocked, because we all thought Camila was gonna be there, and if not Trusova.
Mm-hmm.
And Trusova had a clean skate. However, jumps are not enough. This is Chihuahua girl I'm talking about.
Okay.
Chihuahua girl ended up in second place, and she was not happy about it. Like, she started yelling at
Oh, wow.
everything and everyone, saying this is not okay, this is not right,
Oh,
this is not the
no.
way you do it. I hate the sport. I'm never going on the
Oh,
ice again. I hate everyone.
yikes.
And then Kaori Sakamoto, Big Thighs Save Lives, ended up in bronze, and she was just happy. She was just happy to be there.
She was just happy to be there.
She was the light of my
Um,
let me share my screen.
oh my gosh. So
Yes.
how do you train these girls, and like where's the camaraderie, or where's like the team like mentality is like, okay, you may have not been on the podium, but we're still a team and I'm on the podium, like be happy
Well,
for
they
me.
weren't really a team, because Chihuahua Girl had left. You remember she went to Eurovision Guy
Yeah.
before that, and then also Princess had also been to Eurovision Guy, and then they both came back because they realized the only way to get to the Olympics was to be part of Team Tuperitze, Scary Russian Ladies team.
Yes.
And
So
so it.
wait, what happened to Scary Russian Lady and all this
Oh, she
doping?
was. I mean, she's still there. The first thing she said to Camila Valieva after she got off, like the favorite, the one who caught doping, after she had the worst skate of her life, she said, "Why did you give up?"
Oh.
And then you could tell she was trying to like control Sasha, Chihuahua Girl's emotions. It didn't really work. Chihuahua Girl was, let me just show you this video. I'll be describing what we're watching. Okay, so this is 15-year-old girl who got caught doping. She just had literally the worst skate of her life. Her very short senior
I feel
career.
so bad for her though.
She's crying already.
Oh God. And her dress is really pretty.
I mean, it's not really a dress, more of like a onesie, unitard moment, but it is prettier than what she had before. She got a standing ovation from the Russians because remember, she's become literally the biggest star in Russia. Like they literally made a video of like the Russian army like defending her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So she gets off the ice.
Oh my gosh.
Scary Russian lady is like, "Why did you give up?" Her face is like, "Bish, do you have to do this right now?"
She's like, "Get away from me."
Yeah, and I'm just gonna skip to when they get to scores. So they're waiting for the scores. Everybody looks pretty defeated.
Scary Russian lady just doesn't want to be there.
Oh no, look at her arm. Look what she does when they get the scores. She goes like, "What the fuck?" You see that? That was the what the fuck arm. She went, "What the fuck?"
What did you expect?
Because this poor child has been burned at the stake because you gave her drugs. Okay, so this girl right here with the gloves is the one that won. And then the one that's being very happy is Kaori Sakamoto. And then
she's so pretty.
That dog that's alone is Chihuahua Girl's dog. And it's alone because Chihuahua Girl's outside crying and yelling at everybody. And Camila Valieva Renesmee is here crying on this chair.
Wait, so they still were number 1 and number 2?
What do you mean?
Dale pa atrás pa ver.
Oh, the scores? Oh, she was the last one to skate. So number 1 was Hat Girl.
Okay.
Number 2 was Chihuahua Girl. And Renesmee didn't even make it on the podium. Number 3 was Kaori.
Yeah, okay. Poor baby.
Yeah, she's literally hyperventilating, but she literally covered her ears. Okay, so here, Camila Valieva was being hugged by a random, this is like a random woman. Like, this is not part of her coaching team. And right behind her is, yeah, did you see that? Did you see the tension? She's yelling. This is one of the coaches trying to, like, calm her, and she's like, "Get off me. Like, don't touch
Sergey.
me." That is Sergey. Look at you. Igor. Sergey. No, it is Sergey, but you always say Igor, so you're correct.
I know. This is the first time I said his name correctly.
But yeah, basically, this entire thing was a shit show. Like, if I scroll forward, look, she's crying and just yelling. I can't put the volume up because copyright, but literally you can hear her yelling in Russian.
She looked so distraught.
And this is the winner. Like, she just won the Olympics. And look at her face.
Oh, the poor baby all alone.
Because Hat Girl and Chihuahua Girl are best friends. Like, they're literally sharing a room at the Olympics. Like, after this, they had to go home and share a room.
Ooh, so that's awkward.
Yes, she just like literally like broke her friend's dreams, and she doesn't know what to do now because her friend's outside crying. Look at her alone. This is the Olympic champion.
And this is what I mean. I wish I was with her celebrating it.
I wish anyone was with her. Like, literally, this is the irreparable harm they were trying to prevent. I think this is worse.
I mean, at least like the others are screaming and crying and people are paying attention to them, but she's just all alone, the poor baby.
She can't really scream and cry because she just won. I mean, she could scream and cry, but she can't really be that happy because everybody else is just sad.
Everybody else is losing their. This is literally the SpongeBob meme.
Yes. Scouty's crying out of happiness. Thank God. Somebody's crying out of happiness. Oh, wait. Sorry. She's like wiping her tears. I'm trying to show you.
She looks like a princess. I cannot.
I know. Gaudy's. She was literally. Thank God she was there. She was the joy. Homegirl is still going
through it.
Chihuahua Girl is really, like, honestly, like, it's so sad. Like, this girl is literally breaking in front of her eyes as per usual, but now instead of breaking physically, they're now breaking mentally, and I think it's even worse to watch. Like, I'm
surprised that like the day after there was like no post saying that they're gonna retire or something like that.
Scary Russian lady, the only person she hugged was the winner, who they didn't even expect to be the winner. Everybody else get fucked. like she literally was like, I don't care. Like, you don't even exist. I love there's like 25 people chasing after her. Oh, this poor girl. Oh my gosh. But what's happened now? Oh, she's yelling now at Scary Russian lady.
Oh, yeah. ¿Tú sabes qué? I would be in her position y yo haría un show más grande.
You would be louder, you would be angrier.
Yeah,
I actually believe you.
You would grab the chair everywhere. I would just like cause mayhem. I'll just call us mayhem. Because like you essentially just destroyed my career for what? For just a piece of metal? Like
She was also very, very sad because technically speaking, we still don't know because the doping case is still going on. But
uh-huh,
Valieva got gold to the team event, which might get revoked
uh-huh.
depending on, whether she's found guilty or not. And then Anna Shabakova got gold in the individual event. So she's the only one that's walking away without a gold.
So the golden question is, was this on purpose or was this to help her?
Well, according to Trusova, who's yelling, you knew this, it was on purpose. Like she literally says, if we're gonna give her gold, like she's insinuating that they like planned this. Oh, look at
Mhm.
this. She like pulls away. She's like, no, don't touch me. Which honestly, power to her, yes.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, she's literally talking to no one. This is hard to watch. I'm gonna exit out. Oh, but what's happened
I would
now?
literally run to reporters and like spill all the fucking tea. Be
Honestly,
like,
that's
yo,
what I want. I need somebody to write a fucking book. Write the fuck now. Like I need and Evgenia for whatever. Well, now with the war, I can't believe I'm saying this. The literal war. I don't know if anything
there.
would play out like it would normally would, but I honestly would expect one of these girls, just one. Like how many children do you have to break until one tells us everything? Like
I
I
don't
need
know.
one of these girls to just take her down. Like write an op. It doesn't even have to be a book. Call the New York Times. Write an article.
I mean, destroying somebody' mental, capacity is like way like it's a very big damage. ¿Tú entiendes? Como
Hmm.
que not a lot of people can work past it after you've been like burned. It takes a long ass time. So, I mean, hopefully one day people are gonna be like, like spilling all the tea, but right now, like after this
No.
scandal, I think they're just gonna try to hush everything that they can.
Oh yeah, and now like the latest thing is that they kicked out Ice Princess, Little Devil 03. They kicked her out because she didn't even go to the Olympics, and I thought she was just leaving because she was like, okay, fine, like I don't go to
Uh-huh.
the Olympics, I don't care. But then she left a comment saying like, oh, I'm not leaving because I want to, I'm leaving because I was told.
Oh,
And so that tells me that Team Pizza is just like, fuck anyone we don't need, like fuck this shit, like the world is on
yo.
fire, might as well just cut people out.
Oh my gosh. What's going on their brains? Like, what's happening?
I,
We just,
I don't know.
just stop. Just please stop. Just the war, the ice skating, the doping. Just stop, please.
Yeah,
Just
right now it feels like so many, like Russia needs to take several seats. And then Sambo 70 Team Tuparice needs to like,
chill. Just please relax.
no, they need somebody in there with a camera at all times. I don't trust them behind closed door. I don't.
Oh gosh. This is
What the
all
fuck?
allegedly. We don't want any
Allegedly,
problems.
allegedly, allegedly. But yes, now now I don't even know what happens next. Like, oh, let's talk about the other disciplines. I completely forgot.
What's
Basically,
happening?
Sui and Han from Paris won. Thank you, Jesus. The Chinese team won in China, and they deserved it. And then in ice dance, the French won, and I think they're also going to retire. Like, this is something that's happening to a lot of the figure skaters that we know and love are going to retire. Like I think this was the last Olympic cycle for a lot of people. Like a lot of the winners, I think even Nathan Chen. Like I think every single gold medalist at this competition might
Mm-hmm.
retire. And honestly, Camila, the Renesmee, who's a gold medalist, might not even
Mm-hmm.
be allowed back at competitions until this case is over. Like we don't know.
Oh wow. Wait, so hold on. Does
Mm.
this mean that like in future events they're like the Russian Federation or whatever they're going by? Because I don't remember if
In the
they cannot be
Olympics, they
called
can't be called Russian. They can only be called the
exacto,
Russian Olympic Committee.
exacto. Like they cannot like the girls can still compete, but I guess they're gonna be just like watching them like a hawk.
I Here's the thing. Because of the war, not because of doping, but because of the war, Russians and Belarusians have been banned from any ISU event. So if Worlds
Mm-hmm.
does happen, they can't go. But this is because of the war, not because of doping. And that's indefinite. Like we don't know when that's gonna end. Now,
Uh,
if everything were to go back to normal, I think they would be allowed to compete. But Camila Valieva herself, because she's still being under investigation, I don't think she would be allowed to compete. And if she is, she wouldn't be allowed to keep any medals because they will be revoked. So I think the same thing of like if she wins or even gets on the podium, there can't be a medal ceremony, which sucks. Literally sucks because anybody else who gets a medal, second, third,
mhm.
or fourth, or whatever, near her won't get a medal just because she's there. So we don't know if she's gonna be allowed to go or if she's just
Mhm.
gonna not be given medals. Like it's up in the air. Like there's no decision being made. And now with the war, I don't think we're gonna get a decision anytime soon.
So hold on. So you're saying to me that if I'm underage and I am caught doping, I can still win, but I just don't have
According
the,
to the
the
IOC, according to the fucking International Olympic Committee, because that's literally the message that they sent. They said, she's too young. And so now people are saying this sets a bad precedent because now people are like, okay, we can dope if we're under 15.
yeah,
It's
that's
so
not good.
dangerous.
So what do you think is gonna happen to the sport? Like, do you think that other
I
teams are gonna try to aprovecharse, like,
Yeah, I think before the war, I was gonna be like, now Russia is really going to try and focus their energy on like the juniors. And I think the age limit is gonna be raised because so many people were mad. So then there might be a bit of a pause, but that doesn't even matter if the age is raised to 17, so you can only be a senior 17 and up. The other two girls were 17. So like it doesn't really matter. Like Russia will still have dominance, but it'll open the window for maybe more competition internationally. But now with the war and the fact that literally Russia's economy is going down the drain and
Mm-hmm.
sports are funded by the state, I think
Ooh.
that this might impact everything for like the next few years. Because we don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know how this is affecting Team Tutberidze, who has a monopoly in figure
Mm-hmm.
skating. So in the future, like maybe this could be the end of Russian dominance. The doping
Ooh.
scandal plus the economic instability, this could make it so it's very hard for the next up and coming talent to
I
remain
cannot
competitive.
scary Russian lady and what she's like thinking about now. She must be like so mad.
Oh, I think she's mad at the world. She just kicked out Kostornaya. That's how mad she is.
Yeah.
Like she is. I don't know what moves she's making, but she's making moves, and they're bloody moves. Like I don't know what's happening, and I'm so mad because I thought Love of My Life Zhenya was gonna be the one to defy everyone because she left. She went abroad, but now she's back there, and she's still part
Back
of
to the
Sambo
team.
70. Like she's still under the school, under the
Oh,
Team Tutberidze school. And so I think I'm never gonna get that tell-all book. I need that book. I
you know
think
what?
Kostornaya might give it to us.
Let's try to contact her and like write a
You always say
contract.
that. First of all, one, I'm scared of her. I like her, but I'm scared of her. Two,
I'm sure
that's
she's a good, like, just like chill, No?
tell me one fact about her. What makes you think she's chill? She seems like
She
a cool person, but I don't think she's willing to talk
she's
about
cos.
she was
That's
what?
how she cosplays, so she has to be a chill person.
Uh, actually, I would argue opposite. People that cosplay are very intense.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I mean, I don't know any cosplayers, TBH.
Me either, but they seem like very dedicated, intense people to work year
It's
round
all
on a costume. Yeah,
Ooh, so wait, which one is there's another girl that used to have a rivalry with yours.
that's what I'm telling you. Introvert girl, Sagitawa.
Oh, introvert girl. What happened to her? Where is she?
She's there. I mean, they were both at the Olympics actually, both as like
Oh,
commentators.
I want to see this when the doping scandal was happening, just to be
Their
like,
faces, oh, they
yeah,
were acting like nothing was happening. Like
just to
nothing was
see if like
happening.
their eyes can give me like, oh, I knew it, or like utter shock, or
Well,
maybe
there
like,
was no nothing. There was one coach that said when the doping scandal broke that there was a figure skater from Russia who was, caught doping. Everybody was scared. Like he literally said everybody was scared. Bitch, why was
ooh,
everybody scared? Like, if you're not doping, why are you scared?
tell it to the mic.
Exactly. Please elaborate. I feel like this has been happening for forever and it's never really been stopped. And it makes sense if you think about it. Like the Russian ladies were not dominant until a few years ago
Hmm.
when Team Tutberidze came to power and the star of Team Tutberidze got caught with 3 different medicines for the heart. I
Hmm.
mean, that's fact. That's not alleged. However, I wouldn't doubt if allegedly the rest of the team had also been given certain
Hmm.
substances and just not been caught. So I think the combination of literal doping at a
Hmm.
state level that's still going on with war and the fact that sports might not be funded nor might be even allowed to happen for Russian athletes. I think
Hmm.
this might be the beginning of the end. And this was not in my fucking bingo card. I will tell you that. Like I did not
This was the
predict
wild card.
this was the free space in the middle. Like I did not think the breaking of Teams with Berice was going to be caused by
Mhm.
international war and doping scandals again at the Olympics.
Yeesh. Sounds rough. This sounds like
Dude.
everybody needs to have like a 2 hour nap.
Oh girl. I need a 2 hour. I need a 3 day nap. Like, oh my God. Every time I try to make a video, some other shit happens. You wanna know something crazy?
Mm.
Princess, little 003, she's
Mm-hmm.
broken not one arm, but two.
Like she has two broken arms right now.
The reason why she wasn't a contender for the Olympics was because she broke an arm.
Uh-huh.
During the
Oh,
Olympics, she announced that she had broken her other arm. Like,
poor
how does this
baby.
happen? Like, sometimes I'm saying
Who
these
is
things out
pushing her
loud.
down the stairs? Please, stop.
Literally,
Just stop. Let her breathe.
who is praying for her downfall? What did Tuperita
Damn.
do? Honestly,
Yeah,
it's always been reported that she's her least favorite. Tuperita did some sort of black magic.
She's
Convocamos a las
manifesting the wrong.
brujas, like TikTok sound. Shit.
She's manifesting the wrong things, bro.
Yo, like honestly. And then she breaks two arms under this damn school, and then they kick her out.
They were like, "Oh well, goodbye." That
Literally,
sounds like a you problem.
like, like sometimes I say these things out loud, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. Like I'm trying not to laugh, but do you hear what I just said?
It does sound very ridiculous, and this sounds like I don't know if you have seen this kinds of videos where it's
Mm,
like the video commentator is like explaining what's happening for
mhm.
3 hours. Like I feel like this type of thing, it's just like in the climax of the video, like, and she broke her two arms. So
I
what's
have
gonna
no
happen?
idea what you're talking about. I was gonna say this is like an
No,
SNL skit.
no, 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 no. Remember like the Mike's Mike video that I was telling you about?
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. So you're
All
talking like
this
a video
crazy
essay.
story, all these crazy stories about these skaters and what they're going through sounds like a very bad episode of PLL.
Bitch, that's me. I'm Mike's Mike for figure skating. I'm the
Yeah.
only person on the internet going out here talking about figure skating and making TikTok references. That's me.
Entonces, so what's gonna happen next? Like,
I
we're
mean, the
just,
Worlds is supposed to happen in March 26th, I think, something like that.
oh, so this month.
Yeah, this month, and it's already been announced that Russian and Belarusians. That I didn't know Belarus. Apparently, the country has sided with Russia and they're aiding them
Yes,
in the conflict. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, those
we,
two are not allowed to go to the competitions, and of course, the Ukrainian figure skaters or figure skaters who were even in Ukraine, of course, are going to have difficulties even getting out of the country.
yeah.
So a lot of people predict that the Worlds might be canceled, and
Hmm.
a lot of people are mad because if they're canceled just because the Russian figure skaters can't go, it's like really you let them compete when they're doping, and now you're gonna cancel the Worlds because they can't go. Like what the fuck? But I think if they cancel it, it'll be more of like it'll be dangerous for the people there.
Of course,
I think it's
it's
in France
dangerous
this
for
year.
everybody, honestly.
Yeah, and so it might be canceled. But after that, I have no idea where we're going.
Can they
I
just
have
do it
no
through?
idea.
Can they just do it through Zoom? I think that would be easier.
They've done it before. It was too depressing. I don't think they'll do it again. Not the Worlds, but they did some weird like challenge cup things where people would record themselves and people were like, he recorded himself 3 times. Like there was a lot of like cheating
Of
accusations. And so I don't think that's gonna happen again. But yeah, basically every time I say the world is on fire, something even worse happens. So I'm just not gonna say it again.
Yeah, don't repeat it, please.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
not.
make it till I move and I'm
Hmm.
free.
Then the world can catch on fire.
Yes.
Well, that's the world of figure skating. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Oh.
So it's just like the calm before the storm right
This
now.
is the calm, bitch. What? I don't want to get to
Well, no, I know, I
the
know, I know.
storm.
The storm came, it destroyed everything, and now we're just waiting for the other one.
Great. So this is the second calm before the
Yeah,
storm, and we've already been fucked by the first storm. This is
yeah,
fun.
it's gonna come back to us, fuck us again, and then I'm gonna go away again.
What kind of toxic relationship am I in with this fucking storm?
I think you just have to reevaluate your life right now.
Listen, do not bring my fucking life into this. Guys, I make good choices. I'm just, oh my God.
Yes, yes, yes.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
not
up.
saying this in no sarcastic tone. Mm-mm.
Anyways, I think this is the natural end of the video. And as always, shout out
And
to.
cut.
Oh, you know what you didn't do? You didn't do your clap at the beginning. Haha. Stop it.
There we
We
go.
need. Thank you. As always, shout out to Scotty, Natalia, Leslie,
Howdy.
Jordan, Antonio. Oh shit, Scotty's not here anymore. You're right.
I was like, Scotty's back?
Wait, I need to look at this list. This is why I need
You
it
don't.
up.
Oh my god, Natalia is still my favorite. Who else? Wait, I think I need like a favorite every month. Still, I'm
You need
sorry,
a
Natalia.
favorite every month?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you give a shout out to there's a guy named Han Solo.
May the force be with you.
Okay, so that's your favorite for the month. Okay,
Yes.
I got the list.
Can you imagine if Scotty is back? Oh my gosh. Scotty, where
Exactly.
are you?
Scotty is far
find,
away from me.
find
Okay,
Scotty.
no Scotty, got the list. Shout out to Timothy, Natalia, Leslie, Jordan, Antonio, Mansaca, Maria, Melissa, Lauren, Katie, Corina. Oh shit, there was other new people that I don't see anymore.
Oh, you, you need to shout people out more, bro. Need
Bro, they
people.
signed up for a month. Like, what am I supposed? I'm not gonna shout them out. I mean, no. I think I gave them like 2 shout outs. Yeah. Listen, it's proportionate to the amount of videos I make, and it's been a very busy month.
Oh, it's been a very busy week.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. It's been busy because of the news, bitch.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay, anyways, that is the shout outs. If you want to support me, down below is a link for my Twitter, my merch, and my Patreon. And as always, we will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.
See you later.